Fans at the Indian city of Kanpur got what they came for, despite no cricket being played on close to 3 days, and organisers facing a lot of flack for a shoddily conducted test match. We have a result between India and Bangladesh. India has won the second test and have a clean sweep over the visitors in the two-test series. Two things to reflect on. One, India's hunt for a spot in the final of the World Test Championship. That is on track. And second, the manner in which India forced a result with just under 2 days of action. The biggest talking point in this test has been the cricket that they ended up playing, that India ended up playing on day 4. The attacking mindset when India came out to bat for the first time in this match was incredible. They knew there was just a little over a day's worth of play left in the test, and they shouldn't just be hanging around. The whole concept of the art of test cricket was turned on its head, and Captain Rohit Sharma in fact led that charge. His 2 sixes at the start to kick his innings off really set the tone for the entire Indian batting.
It was a collective buy-in from the batting group. From GG's point of view as well, we decided let's see if we can take the game forward as fast as possible, and you need a leader from the front to do that. Rohit has done it so many times for India, and to go first ball bang 6 just to make his mark in that fashion.
The whole team collectively went on the aggressive mode. Yashasvi Jaiswal was the star of the top of the order, a 51-ball 72 at the start, and it had to send Bangladesh into panic mode. In fact, Moni Mokal last night even said that Bangladesh looked like they weren't expecting that sort of an attack. The idea was to get a result. The agenda was clear. They had to score as much as they could that day, and they had to do it fast. Jaiswal and Rohit set the tempo, really. Shubman Gill followed. Virat Kohli got off to some hits, but the lower order assault didn't come from Rishabh Pant this time, but KL Rahul instead, who seems to have found that rhythm once more. A 43-ball 68 really putting that bow on the present pretty nicely. In fact, India was so clinical in their plan, very true to their offensive play, that they broke plenty of records on the day. They were the fastest to 50 runs, getting that in around 3 overs. Fastest in tests to 100. Fastest to 150, 200 and 250. Sure, wickets were falling, but the scoring rate was continuously high enough. And day 5 was a mere formality with Ashwin and Jadeja, their 2 bowlers, doing the deed. But the one thing that's got everyone talking is what Michael Vaughan ended up saying at the end of day 4. Yes, he said India was basically following England's Bazball theory. Vaughan knew what he was getting into, laying the bait out there, but he probably didn't expect to be trolled as much as he actually was. Right, India's Virender Sehwag was probably the one who needs to be credited for this sort of a fierce play. He's always played with an attacking intent. It's not something England discovered or invented on their own. Fans, of course, lashed out at Vaughan for this comment, saying India had plenty of power hitters who weren't inspired by any English game plan. He somehow always seems to get into such troubles, does Vaughan. Like Jaiswal or Rishabh Pant, they even had the unlikeliest quarters stand up and get into deliverance mode in KL Rahul. Vaughan really getting caught in his own gambit. But the bigger picture here, India men's team marches on, with New Zealand being their next opponent.
Firstpost decodes the U.S. election. explains how America chooses its president. Your primer on the race to the White House. Everything you need to know about how America votes and its global implications. U.S. Election Explained. Every Monday and Thursday only on Firstpost.